So I took a couple days off from the YouTube streets. Obviously, you didn't see anything from me for AKA or Team of the Week. So we're going to try to combine that in this video. We're going to open up all 10 Team of the Week packs and maybe about 600K worth of the AKA rolls. Now, I've heard those things are terrible, but I know you guys like to see it. So hit the like button, drop the sub. We did finish our Team of the Week solo, so we'll probably open that first. You know, I like to get the juju out of the way and see if we can make that happen. How's these rolls been for you? Obviously, last Team of the Week, so we got to try to go crazy. Tongue twister there, but without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No.
Oh, by the way, EA bombed the last Team of the Week. I can't believe Jerry Jeudy, 8 catches for 200 yards or 8 touches for 200 yards, didn't get a card. But obviously, I understand that Hines went kind of crazy. Not here nor there. We will have a Broncos theme team update soon as well with the Champ Bailey card. But this is what everyone's talking about. Player of the Week fantasy pack. I'm looking for a 96. Now, typically, we do pull that $10 96 pack. I may do it, but I really don't want to give, or $10 for 93 plus pack. You know what pack I'm talking about. Sometimes I will do it. I really don't want to give money to EA, even though it's great value. And we start off with a 90. This has been pretty standard with most people's packs. 92. Now, what I found is this last spot is like a 93 plus. I've seen Justin Jefferson in that last spot so many times. And Bills. This has been the standard. You play all 18 weeks to get a pack like this. Unbelievable. Okay, let's get into the 10 Team of the Week packs and see if we can make it happen. Like I said, final Team of the Week. LTDs, Damian Lewis, and DJ Reader, I believe. So if you are looking for good rentals, I've actually sold my Quentin Nelson and picked up the Damian Lewis because it was a higher overall card. But let's see this superb value. Now, like I said, I really don't want to spend money. If I was going to spend money, it would be on this, which my tune may change towards the end of the video. Who entirely knows? So, but let's get into these 10, and then let's obviously open up the 500K AKA, which is 50 packs. So you guys are kind of getting a double whammy. Now, these packs were very good from last week because I did pull a 95 Derek Johnson, I believe, which we start off with two, an 89 and a 70. 89 and an 87. Boy, I am all over the place. I apologize. Which that was from the 81 plus slot, and then obviously the Kadarius Toney was from this week, I believe. So that was a W to pull an 89, 87 Jonathan Grenard, and 82. Surprise. Okay, not really a surprise. 84. So yeah, these Team of the Week packs, they haven't been the best, but I want to do these pack openings. You guys genuinely like these pack openings. You guys have really been liking the Legend pack openings, so I'm definitely going to continue to do those on Legend Saturday, because those videos have been going absolutely crazy. I don't know why you guys like the Legend pack openings. Maybe because they're the big ticket items. So we definitely will continue to go with that. Clay Johnson's from a different week, and this is basically an 87 simulator. This is why I don't really like opening up these packs, because 87s are about, what, 8K? To waste 53K? I'm wasting a lot to open up these packs. Maybe we can go through a quick Kadarius Toney. Have we literally got a Kadarius Toney in every single pack? Like, that's absolutely absurd that we've gotten a Kadarius Toney in every single pack. Is this going to be a Kadarius Toney, not Jonathan Grenard. We haven't gotten higher than the minimum, which why these packs are bad. This is exactly why these packs are bad. Hopefully you guys did not open these. I am opening these to show you that Kadarius Toney likes to haunt me in my dreams. That's what I'm showing you. 3 more, and then like I said, I have some training that I've sniped because of the Team of the Week stuff coming out today. I got a lot of those cards. 90 Levi Wallace, our first double 90 and an 85. The best part? Even with us pulling this double 90, we barely broke even. That's actually crazy. So let's continue. We got 2 more. Even pulling double 90s. I mean, look, I probably should have known last week. I got lucky with the 95 Derek Johnson pull, which essentially paid for the pack opening itself. And there's our man, Kadarius Toney, a chief. Of course, it's a chief hunt in my dreams. Why wouldn't it be a chief hunt in my dreams? Last pack here, and then like I said, we'll get into the AKAs to kind of combine the last 2 days that I've missed into one video. Team of the Week, which is Team of the Week, and So we got our 600K up there. Now, like I said, I've heard these rolls are terrible. I haven't done much done here or there. Legendary Exchange has been brought into the game, which is excellent. We kind of said that we knew that was going to happen. We didn't think it was going to be TVPs. We thought it was going to be Legendary Exchange. About time you guys are probably seeing this. The playoff reveal for Thursday will probably be out. But like I said, I want to try these packs worth of 50 and see if we can pull. Like I said, we've tried to pull a little bit, not much. We did like 100K, so that was like what, 7 rolls or something like that. What we did pull 193, which we sold. But at the end of the day, all this training you see up in the top right, I've got for about 2 per or a little bit under. So this is for me to open up each pack is like 24K. So even selling the 88s at 12K, I'm only taking a 10K loss when it comes to not training, but coins. So that's what you kind of got to think about here. In terms of training, I'm probably going to take a major L. But what I'm hoping is that with us pulling this, we will take a minimal risk in terms of coins. Right? So even if we just pull all 88s, we will essentially lose only about 100K, which isn't bad. Because per each roll, if this sells for 12K, right? We paid 24K, we're losing 12K per each row. So, I mean, 12K times 50, what is that? Is that 600K? Math is off. Math is completely off. But nevertheless, so we will lose about half. My mistake. We'll lose about half if we get all 88s. You know, if we get all 88s, that is. I don't expect us to get all 88s, but like I said, I've seen so many people tell me these rolls are terrible, which we get our first 93 JJ Watt. That's a W. They are still selling for about 90K, which you can get 93s right now. Team of the Week 93 specifically. Back-to-back 93s for about 60K. So they're well above training value, so we're absolutely going to sell these. We may, you know, end up potentially making Quadzilla, because everyone knows how crazy he is with his X Factor, and he's basically Eric Dickerson 2.0. I did want to try Gilly Lock to maybe take over my slot corner, but not entirely sure. Maybe if we pull another 93 Ryan Jensen, which is an absolute W, we will take that. So, like I said, ideally, out of this, it's about a 1.2 million coin pack opening in terms of the training value into coins. But obviously, I am just going to try to sell everything I possibly can. We're not going to quick sell it, because if we quick sell it, we guarantee ourselves a loss, right? If you are still doing this, which I don't advise you to be doing this because they're not expensive as they were 2 days ago. It's just for me, the last 2 days, I've been extremely busy with life. In terms of life, like real life job, kids, and all that different stuff. That's our first Lamar Jackson. So we haven't actually had a chance, you know, to dive into this promo. To be honest, I haven't picked up anything. The only thing I have done, which I sold off my training when AKA came up. It's because training rose. So I was selling my training for about 2.7, 2.8, and I got all of it under 2 per. So I sold that training, and then I bought back today with a team of the week 92s and 93s, all under 2 per. I was getting some 92s at 35K. I got plethora of 93s at like 55K, which are all under 2 per. Even after this video, we may get back into some training and see what we can do after we sell and, you know, do all that type of stuff. So I'm basically going to try to sell everything as I possibly can. Obviously, because the AKAs do have a little bit more value. You know, the 88s and 93s are needed to power up these cards. So because they're needed to power up their cards, they're going to be a little bit more expensive than what normal 88s would be. 93 Cheetah, Tyreek Hill. I know for a fact that one goes for about 95K. Which is a W. Obviously, because of AKA, you need the specific player's card, right, to power them up. Some cards, specifically Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, AJ Dillon, are more expensive than, say, like Jamie Gilligan, Stephon Gilmore, and JJ Watt, for example. So let me know down below who you want to see in this promo moving forward. Is there anyone specifically? We talked about this in stream. I got a lot of these right. We got Cheetah right, I think. We actually got AJ, but thought they were gonna go with Quadzilla or something of that nature. So, but I think Scary Terry's a lock. Honey Badger is a lock. If we're talking about iconic nicknames, King Henry is a lock. What I'm interested to see is what they do with it, because the card art is fire for AKA. These card arts are absolutely ridiculous. As we get another 93 Cheetah there, they are absurd. The card art guy needs a raise. Take away what you're getting from the gameplay and content and give it to the card art guy. Who's ever out here designing these card arts, that boy needs a serious raise. We're about halfway through here, though, and we don't have a 96. So What does that mean? I don't know. Like I said, I've heard nothing but bad things about this, but you know, this is a channel of us making bad decisions. We make that bad decision so you don't have to. This bad decision is a little bit late, but here it is. We're still making it nevertheless, right? So let's see if we can essentially make it happen and pull a 96, because a 96 is still a huge pool. A lot of them still go for like 450, 500K. So they are still expensive for a 96, because if you look at the playoff 96s and the Campus Hero 96s, they're under 300K, well under 300K. So even pulling a 96 would be great. Don't know if we're going to do it, but we're going to give it a try. Like I said, we're 25 or so packs in. We shall see if we can do. We're getting a lot of 93s, which is good. So we'll actually see. I'll take a look. We'll quick sell everything and see if we make training back first, which is that 600K. If we make close to training, I may just quick sell it all, which, look, 93 cheetah. But the smart thing would be to sell it, right? Because if I'm selling cheetah for, you know, 90K and I can go buy another 93 for 60K, that's obviously the smart thing to do. Absolutely the smart thing to do, without a doubt. So we shall see when, you know, push comes to shove, essentially, you know, what we're going to make back in terms of this. Because that'll be obviously ideal for us to sell everything instead of quick selling. Because, you know, you got to be smart. Work smarter, not harder. But like I said, let me know about down below who are you looking at for AKAs. And also let me know down below if you're seeing this, who are you potentially looking forward to coming up in Team of the Year? Potentially January should be an enriched content month if it follows the past content schedule, right? Because we usually get playoffs and then Team of the Year, and we are getting that weekly promos back next week. So look, we could be ridiculously jam-packed. If you guys are new to MUT, usually everyone thinks that November to December is the best time in MUT. No, it's usually what called MUT off season, which is about January to about April, May. You know, that's when we would get generally team, like I said, Team of the Year, Super Bowl, Team Diamonds 2, Kanban. We can get Black History Month. We used to get Gridiron Guardians 2. We used to be called MUT Heroes, right? Obviously, Easter promo, free agency. There's so many promos still to go that people don't realize. Like the latter part, beginning of each part of the year, which is, you know, the MUT season is usually the best time because of there's usually more promos. Because obviously, you know, in your August you have your, you know, usually the Star and then the Ultimate Kickoff and then Gridiron Guardians and then Most Feared and then Harvest and then Blitz and Zero Chill. Those are pretty standard, right? But we typically get more promos after Christmas than we do prior to Christmas. It's just that because the game is so new, the ones prior to Christmas gets elevated to a level that the ones after Christmas don't really get elevated to, excuse me. But I look forward to them. I absolutely look forward to them. But man, we still don't have a 96. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy that we're about to go through 600K and not pull a single freaking night. We got a plethora of 93s now. I think we've got over 10 93s, which is good. You know, over 10 93s is basically half of the training back. So if we get maybe a couple more 93s, I may feel better about myself. But man, I really, really would like a 96 out of these. I really would. Like I said, it doesn't matter who it is. I just would like to pull one. Which I always think that 88 Tyreek Hill is the 93, but there's a cutoff between on the card that, you know, makes the 93 a 93. So I think we got like 5 packs left. We got like 5, yeah, exactly 5 packs left, and we'll go check in the binder to see how we did. Obviously, Team of the Week packs were L. We lost so much on the Team of the Week packs. I would say out of the 500K, we probably lost about 3. That may be even freaking generous, if I'm being honest. That may actually be generous. We may have lost more than that. Those are probably the worst coin packs in the game. But obviously, I opened them to kind of prove a point. 3 more packs here, and we don't have a 96. That's crazy. 600K, 50 pulls, and no 96. Don't know what to tell you, but obviously, you know, 93. I think in future, I'm going to stay away from these rolls. I'll do one, you know, every week just to show you guys, you know, how the odds are looking and things of that nature. But like off stream and things of that nature, I won't be touching these. Not at all. Last pack here. Let's see how we ended off. We did get that 93 Tyreek Hill. And are you surprised? And I knew it. I knew I was going to have to restart my game because this game is billion-dollar company, by the way.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, let's check training value real quick and see how we did. and then we'll be done. I'm not going to sit here and calculate everything from a monetary and coin perspective, because that could take forever, right? But I think we did okay. I don't think we did great or anything by any means, but so look, just quick selling things back, we only lost about 85k trading. So that tells me we're going to make coins back. That's what that tells me, because if we only lost that amount by training, which is about a million coins back, selling those 93s opposed to quick selling them, we're going to make that back. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. These rolls are good for making coins. I don't think it's ever going to be good for making training, but when the new AKA players come out, if you can get training at a cheap enough rate, under 2, and roll these, there could be and should be profit there available. I'm out, boys. Stay safe out there in the streets. Deuces.